SME segment in the country has never been more empowering in the new normal as we break through with resilience and grit to recover and adapt to digitalization through the entrepreneurial spirit. In a time when community sellers, home-based businesses, and aspiring local entrepreneurs are responding to the daily needs of Filipinos today, data connectivity has never been more significant for everyday living. Converge Business SME Services is at the forefront of this breakthrough. From the humble beginnings of Dennis Uy, Converge Business aims to serve the underserved, believing that we can grow our own small businesses, that we are all SMEs. Making Converge Business as your primary source can boost your advantage and growth. With its world-class fiber optic network, micro-entrepreneurs gain more advantage in the current digital arena with robust technology that can seize opportunities to go all digital. Entrepreneurs humbly begin with a vision to grow and expand through their passion and determination. In the competitive business landscape, small to medium enterprises need to adapt services and products to reach more Filipinos here and around the world. As a primary provider, Converge is a world-class ICT company with the most resilient and superior fiber optic service in the Philippines that continues to delight millions of its users in the consumer space, serving a growing number of business clients in the SME, enterprise, and wholesale segment. Converge Business is for SMEs, providing a partnership that offers subscription models that allow businesses more options and flexibility. It is your own gateway to the world, a partner to springboard your success. Leveraging on our strong network architecture, Converge Business can provide impactful broadband solutions to your business. With Converge Business SME Services, equip your business with the right tool to jumpstart your progress to the next level. We leverage on innovative technologies to bring you what matters: results. It is time to be in control. Converge Business SME Services. Results mean progress.
The Filipino entrepreneur is innovative. That's one. And they are very creative also. That's our things. And not just on that, they are really think out of the box. You are innovative guy. You deep thinkers. So when the pandemic hit us, this SME, if they have fast thinker, fast innovate, and fast transform, went to digital, there's a lot of opportunity. When you have the basic requirement to transform in the digital during this pandemic is the digital highway, which is lucky enough, this is my business. And we built this digital highway for the transform of these SMEs. I think this is sort of like a survival. Well, when you start in hardship, you grow up with a hardship. During my younger age, hindi ko na natikman yung tipong you have this good opportunity to play with your classmates. Whatever spare of time I have, I want to maximize my time. When I start really small. This is really SME type. My technical, I have employee number one still with me. I'm the one driving and climbing the pole to lay down these wires. I seen the technology roadmap. Start with dial-up days. I'm in the computer. And innovation of cable internet. Innovation of fiber. So now in the cloud. So you can see the whole landscape. Without this fiber technology, this new digital highway we built, you cannot not have quality of connection. Digital broadband, digital communication nowadays is very essential. And if you notice, even you're rich or you're poor, no, they need a stable, high-speed, and quality connection. Right ng tao na meron access ng high quality of broadband. When there's a crisis, there's always have opportunity. So, the pandemic hit us. This is a crisis the whole world. No? So that's why important you are really ready for your infrastructure. We found our service become a lifeline of the individual because of you need to have a quality and stable connection. No? And good thing, during this pandemic, we put more resources. This should be a right to aid individual usage. No? Regardless of what business you have, big or small. But if you ask me to advise SME how they can be successful in the business, number one, you need to have a passion in your business. Number two, you need to have a deep knowledgeable on your line of business. Don't come to the business you don't understand. They just tell you, oh, this kind of business is a follow. There is no such thing successful. You just follow someone. We link the whole country, and this underserved and unserved area, we make sure by 2023 or 2024, we will reach them. We give them a digital highway. The digital highway, we uplift them to connect to the whole, not just on the Philippines, the whole world. This is the digital highway. Virtually, you can see, you can bring your business in virtual world. So that's the key role of the Converge now.
Converge, let's talk flexiBIZness. I'm Abby and I will be your host for today's very special event. Now before we start with our program, I would like to remind everyone present in the Zoom to please remove yourselves in Zoom to your registered phone name so we can get started. Please be reminded that you also mute your microphone to avoid unnecessary noise during the program. Now, if any assistance is needed, you may chat with any of our co-hosts in the Zoom or simply type your questions in the chat box. Now, if you're all settled, let's begin! So magandang hapon ulit sa inyong lahat. Sana ay nakakain na kayo ng lunch ninyo. Sana naka-relax kayo, naka-enjoy kayo ng inyong lunch break. And I see that we have a lot of guests with us today. And of course, gusto namin malaman kung saan kaya ang ating mga guests ngayon. Ayan, so alam mo natin, mag-attendance check muna tayo. So type in the chat box kung taga saan ka at kung taga saan kilala o sikat ang lugar ninyo. Okay? Sige, so ako muna, sample yung gagawin ko. So ako, taga-Pasig ako, and of course, di ba, kilala yung Pasig sa ating mayor na sobrang gwapo. Ayan. So kayo naman, let me know kung saan lugar kayo galing and kung saan kilala o sikat ang lugar ninyo. So pwedeng tao, pwedeng bagay, pwedeng pagkain, di ba? So let me know in the chat box. Ayan. So kung kayo galing and what your place is known for. So hello to Aurora. Good afternoon daw from General Pantaleon, Belmonte ES. Wow. So we also have Rodel Quenton, Likaw, Nakawod Rodriguez Rizal. So we have Glenny Calejo. Hello po. Good afternoon from San Jose. And we also have Ronaldie from Calaca, Batangas. Okay, so we also have Jocelyn Cortez from Batangas. And we also have Reggie. Hi, Reggie. From Butier Elementary School. Ayan. Okay, so let me know you guys kung saan kayo galing and kung saan kilala o sikat ang lugar ninyo. Okay, so let me know, ano ba yung pinupuntahan ba ng mga tao sa lugar niyo? Ayan, so kung nag-visit ako sa lugar ninyo ngayon, ano yung hahanapin ko? Ayan. So we also have Irene from Quezon City. Hi, Irene. And Noel Azurin. So magandang hapon. Yes, hello to everyone. So thank you so much for all of your wonderful answers. And if you have noticed, every one of us has their own different answer as to what is popular in our community. Now, for some, diba, yung sa akin, yung mayor ko, yung iba naman, pagkain or yung different sites na nasa lugar natin. But what is common among these is that it is not fixed. So there will always be something new that emerges, new trends that develop as time marches on, as they say. Now, businesses today must now learn to adapt to these changes and know how to stay one step ahead of the trends and the competition. Now, with the proper knowledge and skills, one can easily learn the trends and analyze the competition. But to emerge on top requires something more. It requires the mindset of a champion and a challenger, and one who is ready to succeed, to fail, and to bounce back. That is why today we are going to know more about being the next big. So, how to build your brand success in today's topic, mark a branded identity to strengthen profitability. Now, we also have a very special promo today where those who apply during today's event will get free installation service. O, diba? What a great deal. So, interested applicants must fill out the application form and submit requirements within 7 days to avail of the free installation promo. So you guys must be part of the registration database to qualify. Now, for viewers who are interested to apply for Converge Internet, we will also be discussing more details later sa ating breakout session. So please express your intent to apply and ask your queries to our Converge representatives in the breakout session. And of course, we are also going to have a raffle draw where we will be giving away lots and lots of prizes. So for today, we'll be giving away 1,000 worth of EGCs to one lucky winner. Isn't that exciting? And on top of that, we will be having a major prize of 3,000 worth of EGC for one lucky winner. Kaya abangan niyo yan mamaya. And we also have a feedback form that we encourage everyone to answer in the latter part of the program. Now, those who will fill out this form will get a chance to win 1,000 worth of EGCs. Now, remember, substance is key. So only the feedback with substance are the ones that are qualified for this giveaway. So don't forget to put some thought into the form when you submit it at the end of the program. And of course, gusto ko na lahat kayo pwedeng manalo. So don't forget na dapat malaman-laman talaga yung feedback form natin, okay? Dapat lahat ng insight, kung gusto nyo sabihin, lagyan nyo lang sa ating feedback form, okay? Para, diba, mas may chance talaga kayo manalo, okay? And we have so many prizes in store for you today. We have games, activities, so I hope you will all have fun with us today. And don't forget that we also have a Facebook page, so like and follow us on Facebook. That is Converge for SME for more business tips and updates. And now, to officially welcome all of you, let us give a virtual round of applause to the National Sales Director for SME, Sir Eldridge Blue Aldridge.
Hi, and a pleasant good afternoon to everyone. I'm very happy to be here. I see we have a lot of participants for this afternoon session. My name is Blue Aldridge, and I'd like to extend my heartfelt thanks and gratitude kasi kino-consider nyo or mag-apply kayo for Converge ICT. And taos puso kami nagpapasalamat sa inyo. And I'd like to say off the bat, ang pinaka-importante sa amin dito sa Converge is masaya kayo sa internet connection nyo, and that's what we do well. Magaling kami sa internet. We have 4,000 people dedicated to make wired internet work. We are focused on a single technology product, which is wired internet, with many permutations. So that's why we are different. We want to make sure that your wired internet service is the best. We have no other technology. We don't have any wireless products. We want your internet to be the best for your business, for your home. So very happy to see we have close to 100 attendees for this afternoon. And before I start, I'd just like to say hello and thanks to some special people, LJ Prints and Party Printing Needs from Cagayan de Oro City, Glory Eugen of Triple H Shopping Center, also of Cagayan de Oro, Nance Flores of SPMC Orthopedics Department, Davao City, Jovet Nilias of Oro Integrated Cooperative, Nico Django of Canam Restaurant, Mary Lastimoso of Tadingas Reproductive Health Medical Clinic and Laboratory. So magandang hapon sa inyong lahat, and before I put you over to the fun and games and a lot of great stuff, I have a few slides to share with you. All right, so let's start. My name is Blue Aldridge. I had the SME and Regional Enterprise Group for Converge ICT. I'm happily married. I have 3 children. I'm a Christian, and I've been bringing technology to businesses for the past 25 years. Okay, so you know you're in good hands. Marami na ako pinagdaanan. May magkwentuhan muna tayong konti, mga kapatid. Kasi this article was given around 2016 at 2017, and it was reported that sa Pilipinas daw may pinakamababang internet sa Asia Pacific. At makita nyo dito si South Korea, Hong Kong, Japan, Taiwan, Thailand, at number 100 tayo. We were only putting in 5.5 Mbps Mbps average. Pero may nangyari. Very fortunate enough, a company came in who changed the market, a company who aggressively had a vision to go deep and serve the unserved. And since then, with the entry of this company, internet speed in the Philippines improved dramatically. It was doubling month on month. And it was on an upward trend all the way till 2021. It just continued to rise all the way since 2017, 2018. And right now, take a look at the latest report. From 5.5 Mbps, we're now at 50 Mbps. And this will still increase because our base plan right now is at 100 Mbps for residential. And we have all the way up to 10 gigabyte lines to service you. So, sino po itong kumpanya na to who had the vision to fiber power the Filipino nation, the mission to delight customers, and the vision to be a world-class internet provider? Okay? That's us, Converge ICT. Very proud and very happy to be here to serve you all. So, kasi we wanted to really go deep, and kahit yung mga pinakamalayong barangay gusto namin latagan. Kasi for the longest time, napakatagal na nagtiyaga ang Pilipinas sa internet na hindi fiber-based. So, yan yung isang maganda sa amin because ang buong network namin, una, ito po ang pinakabago at pinakamagandang network sa Pilipinas. Just because, you know, it's all new. All the hardware is new, all the cables are new, and it is top-tier technology. So we laid it out fast, and just to share a little bit about ourselves, 29 years na kami in operations, 4,500 employees, 1.8 active subscribers, serving 35,000 businesses, not including the close to 30,000 micro businesses. So we do service enterprise, public sector, wholesale, SME, and consumer. So we are the chosen provider for 10 of the 10 largest BPOs, 9 of the 10 largest banks, FSIs, universities, retailers, government institutions, and we also sell to other local providers. Okay? So, I mean, kung titingnan natin mo yung numero, close to 500,000 kilometers ang nalatag na sa Pilipinas ng Converge. And the most important here is we have 20 landing stations. Ibig sabihin, these are the different contact points throughout the Philippines where the fiber cables run through. So, happy to say, like, marami tayong guests today from Cagayan de Oro, from Gensan. I mean, a couple of years ago, wala pa yan. But last year, we aggressively rolled out nationwide. So, mula sa North Luzon, mula sa Benguet, tatawid kami sa Mindoro, tatawid sa Batangas, hanggang makatapak ng Cebu, Iloilo, all the way down to Cagayan de Oro, and pretty soon in Zamboanga. So we are truly nationwide. Our new network book is now complete. And of course, you know, we've been recognized for this. We've been multi-awarded to be the top-rated fixed network in the Philippines. And you know, the numbers cannot lie. That's why our network, we pride ourselves in our network, that indeed it is really world-class. It places us at par with our South Pacific neighbors. So, I mean, just to show, we cater to all segments of the spectrum, conglomerates, national government, all the way down to home-based businesses. So we have different price points, different technologies to serve your business needs. Okay, so I'll be wrapping up my talk. I mean, we take pride in bringing the best fiber connection to businesses and institutions nationwide. We want to assist in nation building by bringing the best technology to the Filipino people. We want to build communities across the board. We want to partake in education sessions to bring technology and everything that will assist you in your progress. Okay, and again, I talked about the banks, the universities, particularly. Pag napakita ko lang, I mean, from the large enterprise all the way to online shops, groceries, milk tea, health centers, spas, private and private tutorials services, mga kiosk, ang pagkain, we do service that. And I'll be ending my talk here and looking forward to seeing more of you partake of these education sessions. We have great speakers. We do this almost weekly. So feel free if you want to join and go through all these learning sessions that we have for business owners. And again, kung gusto nyo po pa ng internet sa bahay, sabihin nyo lang po kami. The session is filled with our representatives from Converge. So maging sa isa pa yung opisina, kung may kakilala pa kayo, meron kaming get member. If you refer a client gets connected, you're going to get a discount in your future bill. Yeah, I'm just so happy to be here and grateful that they're going to be signing up with us. So sit back and relax. Marami kaming pakulo para sa ngayong hapon na to. Ang galing-galing ng host natin. We have games, we have raffles, we have breakout sessions, and of course we have a very, very informative education session which will follow me. So that's it. Maraming salamat sa inyong lahat. Let's enjoy this afternoon. And again, I'm Lou Aldridge. Happy to bring you closer to your dreams through the power of technology. So, yan lang po. Magandang hapon po sa inyong lahat.
Thank you so much, Sir Booth, for that very kind and insightful introduction. And now that we have heard from our National Sales Director, We have something to show you to officially introduce how Converge Business can help our SMEs. Everyone, let's watch this.
Introducing Converge flexiBIZ. Be in control with your daily connection needs for maximum productivity. With its time-of-day technology, you can boost your connectivity when you need it the most. Customize your connection's performance to fit your business needs. Have it at an all-time peak, or adjust speeds during hours of the day, whatever your business needs to support. Enjoy value for your money with a budget-friendly, reliable, and flexible package made for you. No data cap. Stream on pure fiber connection that you deserve.
This is perfect to manage our costs, especially if business is picking up.
Another thing that this pandemic has become an advantage on our end is it accelerated the need for this technology.
This is the kind of customized service that could turn trying times into thriving ones.
It is a worthy investment because it is made for us, for you.
Converge flexiBIZ. It's time to take control. Contact us to know more.
Wow, what a great video, and I'm sure that you all know the perks of having Converge. And as we live in the age of technological revolution, we need the most flexible internet to boost our productivity. And Converge offering such products is a great start, hindi ba? So now it is time to learn more about the next big biz. Now, to provide us with the knowledge and power to succeed, let us welcome our very special guest, branding consultant and strategist, Carla Cabrera.
Hello, good afternoon, good rainy afternoon. I hope I can bring sunshine today in spite of the weather. Welcome to the next big biz. Yan. So are you ready to be one? We're already on the third day of this webinar series. And let me share my screen. Okay, so today our topic is mark a branded identity to support profitability. Ayan, so nililink natin yung being a branded identity. Yan na yung pinaka-end goal ng isang brand to make us grow and support the profitability. That's an indication of growth, diba? So again, and let me give you a recap. To those who just attended today, of course, we're here to know, define, and love your brand identity. Don't forget the love part. Yan. Sabi nga ni Sir Dennis Uy, it's the passion that will fire you in your business, diba? You have to be original. Kung ano talaga identity mo, yun dapat ang nag-grow. So yeah, what's our objective today? Well, whatever I'm gonna teach, hopefully makarelate kayo. And these are very actionable. Yun. Pag natutunan nyo to, pwede gawin agad. And you can apply it in your business. At the end of the day, again, you want to grow. And we give branding education. We're not just consultants and strategists. We're also educators because gusto namin to give you clarity. Pag may clarity kung ano yung brand identity ng business nyo, yung kung sino ka, no, as a business, then you will have the confidence to make better decisions in your business. So it will grow, diba? And of course, part of it is to be profitable, which is our topic today. So, recap ko ulit yung reality check. Syempre, naging SME din naman ako. So, talagang focus natin kasi konti lang resources natin, operations, resources, cash flow. Yung branding parang afterthought lang yun. Tapos, kala natin expensive and tedious, but it's not understood na long-term siya to build value and equity. When you say value and equity, may pangalan ka na, branded identity ka na, di ba? So, dapat makita natin yung big picture and long-term na nagiging benefit ng pag-implement ng branding sa business. Awareness lang yan and mindset. And it can really, really enable and accelerate growth. Like what Converge ICT can do to your business, di ba? Once you're in the digital highway, That's gonna open a lot of opportunities. So same for branding. So, akala din ng lahat ang branding is marketing, which I wanna correct. It's not. Branding is your identity. Marketing is your communication. Paano may communicate. So, what's branding? So, number one, dapat may growth mindset ka. Having branding in your business, meaning gusto mo mag-grow. Progressive yan, continuous. So, hanggat may business ka, dapat nag-evolve ka, nag-grow ka in different phase and small wins to the long-term short-term to the long-term. Okay, so ang ending talaga ng branding is customer loyalty. Of course, before loyalty, dapat may trust. May mga experience ang customer mo sa'yo sa loob, which is your employees, and outside your organizations, which is actually your customer. Loyalty means profitability. That's brand love. Okay, ngayon, I want to actually apply the proprietary model that I created para maintindihan nyo talaga as an SME, paano ba gumagana ang branding, di ba? So first, we discussed the branding. Andito na tayo sa branded. Ito yung tipong na-reach nyo na may pangalan na kayo, top of mind na kayo ng mga customers nyo. So you have already market share somehow in your inner circle or in your space as a business. Okay, let's start with this. Facts muna tayo. Alam nyo ba, to invest in branding is to invest in your business. According to Forbes, presenting a brand consistently across all platforms can increase revenue up to 23%. So anong consistent? Yung brand identity mo, whether mag-social media ka, mag-event ka, mag-promo ka, whatever channel or marketing activity you will do, you have to be consistent because nagbi-build up sa isip ng mga customer mo kung sino ka, and it builds your credibility and you gain their trust, you connect with them. And sometimes di natin nakikita, may effect yun sa revenue. Actually, as per Forbes, pinag-aralan niya ng mabuti, it's 23%. Isipin mo yon, malaki yon. So, sabi niyo ba nga expensive, reality check, no? It doesn't have to be luxurious kasi pag branding, so yan yung mag-branding, mahal, di ba? Or siguro pag lumaki na lang ako, but actually, isa siya sa trade secret para lumaki. So you have to start with strategies. That's why we coach SME owners to do the strategies. Kahit small wins pa yan, basta kahit ba 30 lang yung audience mo, for example, na webinar, pero tama sila, yung maliliit na efforts nun, magko-contribute as an increment value for the long term. Kumbaga, pa 10 is equal 100. So branding is an investment that is a critical part of the business building process. Correct. Walang business na mag-grow or magta-thrive pag wala kang identity. Ang hirap naman, di ba? Kahit bilang isang tao, pag wala akong identity, wala akong pangalan, wala akong personality, hindi ako maatandaan as Carla, parang nag-i-exist ka lang. You're not living, you're not growing, you're not evolving. So, importante ang branding because that's your identity. It's inside out. Yan yung core ng pagkatao ng business mo. Parang gano'n. It's your human side, the identity. Sabi nga, we humanize kahit LPG pa yung business mo, we will humanize para dun makarelate yung iyong target market. So basta tama yung communication channels, yung mga connection mo valuable. For example, here there's 100 of you. I'm sure each one of you is valuable to converge kasi kayo yung tamang market nila. Most likely, you will tap in opportunities to achieve a higher revenue, which will accelerate business growth. So, paano ba yun? Paano ba yun, Ms. Carla? May branding, paano kami magkakaroon ng revenue? May direct connection ba yun? Yes. Why? Because when you're implementing with the right budget, branding can put strategies into action. Merong kumbaga, may biblia ka ng branding identity mo bago ka mag-execute sa marketing. Kailangan consistent yun. Consistent kung sino ka, di ba? So kahit ano gawin mo, dahil may certain kang personality, kaya ginagawa mo itong mga activities na to. Parang ganon when it comes to a human person, right? Sa business, ganon din. Kasi kailangan mas strengthen yung reputasyon mo. Sabi nga nila, mas importante yung reputasyon kesa pera. The money will follow if you have a very good reputation. kahit ano pa, di ba, yung mga big names, kahit ano pang product ang i-produce nila, ang bilis, like the Kardashians, di ba? Kumikita agad. Kasi nandun na yung nag-i-inspire ng tiwala, ng trust, may customer engagement, involved sila sa inyo, mahal nila kayo, so they're customers for life. And it has better conversion. So when you say conversion, sales. This way, businesses will have the power to rise above in the marketplace and mag-multiply yung success mo, ma-maximize yung potential mo because you're using the power of branding and your identity is strong. It's building trust. If there's trust, there's loyalty. If there's loyalty, there's profitability. Ganon lang yon. So next is me. So I'm a very visible expert, in fact, and I can coach SMEs. Actually, we do one-on-one kasi yun ang kailangan ng SME owners, especially when it comes to investing in branding. Hindi man kailangan mahal. May certain percentage yan kung ano yung target revenue mo. Pwedeng may budget ka ng konti. If gusto mo very practical, you can always start on social media. It doesn't have to be the expensive media channels. So, number one, create a brand. From the brand name, dapat tama na yon. And then the connection, which we talked about last time, you strengthen your connection, which is branding. Mga touch points, paano mo nire-reach, paano mo kinoconnect yung target market mo. And now, we're marking a branded identity. Yan na yung price of all the efforts on branding. Nako-complement ang marketing. In fact, pag may branding plan ka or strategy, para sa identity mo, it will surely complement marketing a lot and whatever you do. Kaya when we do the branding, it's rooted from your vision as an owner, the mission you have, ano ba yung purpose mo, bakit ka nandito, anong pain points ang sinosolve mo, 'di ba? Kasi doon nakakakita ng value actually yung clients mo or yung customer mo. Then they're willing to pay, they're willing to invest in you because you're solving a pain point and that's your purpose and mission. And at the end, nagbibuild na yan ng value in time, small, medium, short, medium, or long-term basis. Once na branded ka na, parang Rolex, no? Ayun yung pinaka-big time, no? Branded na. You will even buy Rolex more than any other brands because they're already branded, they have equity, they have value, and they can dictate a premium on what they're doing kasi nag-gain na yung trust, di ba? No trust, no relationship. Always remember that, and it should be inside and outside of your organization. I believe I have more time, so we have more time for question and answer because I think we have to add more time pagdating sa question and answer later. Kasi mas maganda yung parang nag-uusap lang tayo, di ba? Kwentuhan lang tayo at hopefully matulungan kayo with all your questions and the right answers later. So back to you, Adi. Thank you so much.
So much, Miss Carla, for that very informative talk. And of course, like Miss Carla said, I'd really like to encourage everyone to raise your questions later para dun sa mga gusto makapot up ng business in the future. And of course, if you want to improve your branding and everything, it's actually better if you give more specific questions, diba? Para masagot na rin ni Miss Carla. Para naka-free consultation ka na rin ngayon, diba? So that is what we're going to be doing later on sa ating Q&A segment. And of course, I really loved and learned so much from Miss Carla's talk today because it really is very important to know the difference between your brand identity and marketing, diba? Iba talaga siya. And of course, if you figure out your identity, that is how you will also figure out the best way to market your brand. Kasi diba, if you don't know yourself, paano mo naman sasabihin sa ng tao kung sino ka if hindi mo alam kung sino yun? Diba? So, yes, I really love that part about Miss Carla's talk, and I cannot wait to learn more later on sa ating Q&A session. All right, so now that we have heard from Miss Carla, it is now time for us to stretch our backs and relax with a game. Ayan. So mag-game na tayo. Excited na kayo mag-game? Let me know in the chat box if you are ready kung game na kayo. So I'm going to be talking about the game mechanics. So the game is called 4 Picks, 1 Word. So I will be showing you 4 pictures that all share a common word. So the goal is to find the common word based on the number of letters provided at the beginning of the game. So the word length will also be shown under the pictures. And the first person to guess the word in the chat box wins the prize. So the correct word will be displayed once someone gets it right. Okay, so just a little hint. Some words are related to Converge or relevant to the topic of today's event. All right? So is that clear? Clear na ba yung ating mechanics? And of course, I'm sure gusto nyo malaman kung ano yung ating prizes. So for our prizes, it will be 500 pesos worth of GCs. Ayan, so may 3 winners po tayo for today's game. Okay, so are you all ready for the game? Yes, let me know in the chat box if you are ready. Start na ba tayo? Gusto niyo na ba manalo ng 500? Ayan, ang dami ng yes. Okay, so let us start. Let us bring out the first set of pictures. Paunahan to ha. So the first one to guess what the correct answer is will win the prize. Okay, so let's see. Let's bring out the first 4 pictures. Ayan. Here is the set of 4 pictures. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 10. It is a 10-letter word, and someone already got the right answer. So the answer is, let us reveal, reputation. Ayan. So congratulations to our winner, Marietta Sarza. Yay! You just won 500 worth of GCs. Ayan, ang galing mo naman. Ang bilis pa talaga sumagot. So that is how to play our game, alright? But don't worry, may chance pa kayong manalo. Let us bring out the next set of photos. Ayan. So who's gonna win this time? Let's bring out the 4 photos and see. Pabilisan to, okay? So the first one to type the correct answer wins. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. It is a 7-letter word. Okay. Sino kaya yung makakahula nito? Okay, Mercy, malapit na. Konti pa. Kaya mo yan. Okay, go. Mag-guess lang kayo. Unlimited guessing naman tayo. Sino ang makukuha ng sagot? Siya yung mananalo. Okay, kaya nyo pa yan. Sobrang lapit nyo na. Ayan, ang lapit na ni Mikey. Ayan. Sige, tingnan natin. Okay, clue. Malapit na kasi yung sagot ni Mikey Bernal. What is another word for profit? Ayan. Wow, equity capital. Okay, so once again, the clue is it is a word that has the same meaning as capital. Has the same meaning as profit. Ayan. So what is another word for profit? Earning. Sige, kaya nyo pa yan. Oh my gosh. So it is, remember that it is a 7-letter word. Okay, so here's another, okay, clue number 2. This is an accounting term. Okay, so this is an accounting term, and it is and someone got it right. Alright, so let us reveal the answer is revenue. Okay. Grabe yung clues ko dyan, ha? Okay, so congratulations to Georgie Melchor. You just won 500 worth of gift certificates. Okay, so congratulations to you. We are down to our last set of photos, so let us bring it out and let us see. Medyo mahaba yung sagot na to, pero kayang-kaya nyo to. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. It is an 11-letter word. Alam mo, madali lang yan. Kayang-kaya nyo yan. What is the answer? Bilisan nyo. Mag-guess lang kayo dyan. Mag-guess nyo to. Alright, so let's see. What's the answer kaya? Okay. Oh my gosh, guys. Okay, so all you have to do is to look at the 4 pictures. Ayan, may 4 pictures tayo dyan sa screen. A clue! Ang bilis naman! Ay, ang ganda merchandising. Sige, magka-clue tayo. So this is a term for where you sell things. Ayan, ang dali ng clue ko. Kaya nyo yan. So this word is a place where you sell. Yeah. So this is online shops. Okay. Supermarkets. Okay, guys. Dapat kasya siya sa mga blanks na to, ha? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 11 letters lang po. Okay, so yung clue ko, a place where you sell things. Tapos connections din na gaya nyo. Okay. Okay, so let's say... Okay. So let's think of another clue. Para feeling ko malapit na kayo eh. Okay. Oh, may nakakuha ng sagot. Alright, so the correct answer is, let's reveal, marketplace. Ayan. So congratulations to the winner. We have Esaline of Yada. Yay! Congratulations to you. You just won 500 worth of GCs. Grabe, ang ganda. Ang cute niyo talaga. Alam mo, ang ganda ng mga guesses niyo. And I'm so happy that you all participated in this game. So congratulations to all the winners. And I hope that you all had fun. I hope you were all freshened up with our game. And of course, thank you so much to everyone for participating. Alam mo, nakakatuwa talaga yung mga sagot niyo. And I hope you also had fun. And speaking of fun, we also have a very special promo today where those who apply during today's event will get free installation service. O diba? What a great deal. Interested applicants must fill out the application form and submit requirements within 7 days to avail of the free installation promo. So you guys must be part of the registration database to qualify. Now, for viewers who are interested to apply for Converge Internet, we will also be discussing more details later sa ating breakout session. So please express your intent to apply and ask your queries to our Converge representative in the breakout session. Also, a reminder that we have a feedback form that we encourage everyone to answer after the program. So don't forget that the one with the winning feedback gets a chance to win 1,000 worth of EGCs. Yes, so may prize pa kayo if you fill out our form. And stay tuned because we still have 5,000 total worth of EGCs to be given away later on, kaya abangan nyo yan. Also, don't forget that we are on Facebook. You can like and follow our Facebook page. That's Converge for SME for more business tips and updates. And again, I'd like to remind everyone present in the Zoom to please rename yourselves in Zoom to your registered full name so we can recognize you. Please be reminded as well to mute your microphone to avoid unnecessary noise during the program. Now, if you need any assistance with this, you may chat with any of our co-hosts in the Zoom or simply type your questions in the chat box. All right? Okay, so now let us now hear stories naman from our satisfied customers of how Converge helped boost their business. Everyone, let's watch this.
My name is Nathan Ang and I'm the Business Development Manager of PLX or Pure Logistics Express. I usually check order received or delivery updates. I also check our systems, IT systems, whether they have errors or if the transactions are smooth. There's no morning routine in PLX because we operate 24/7. That's what we are proud of because since our business is essential, flow of goods is essential, we are always ready to cater anytime. We have 290 employees, which includes the regular employees. PLX has groceries and liquor goods, which are brought to the dry warehouse, and meat and perishable products, which are brought to the cold storage. We also stored some of the DOH vaccine here. PLX, we felt the pandemic. We felt the hardships of the pandemic, like 50% decrease, but we were able to survive since there were many restrictions and we were under the essential industry. We still operated. Pure Logistics is a subsidiary of Asia Cargo Container Line Inc. or ACCLI. It is a one-stop shop logistics provider. It does brokerage and logistics, and it has been around for already 27 years. And then that's how PLX came about. During the pandemic, we mostly do conference calls and Zoom meetings, which are inevitable since we can't do face-to-face. Yes, and alongside with that, our operations like delivery updates or the receiving, we need those on our IT systems. So Converge has helped us become more up to date and faster communication with clients.
Thank you so much, PLX. And I'm sure marami sa inyo ang may questions for all the information presented today. That is why we are now going to proceed with our Q&A session. So you may type in your questions in our chat box, and you have any queries, now is the time to do so. And for this segment, we will be having our speaker answer your questions. So maybe please welcome back on screen, Miss Carla.
Hello, hello. O
Hi, Miss
yan.
Carla, are you ready
Let's,
for all our questions today?
okay, shoot, di ba? I mean, I love conversations, especially with business owners. And this will give you an opportunity to consult, di ba? Kahit 15 minutes lang.
Oo nga, parang free consultation na rin to, no? So everyone, we really encourage you to let us know in the chat box if you have any questions. Okay, so let's start with our first question. So how do we identify the right channels for our business to reach our target audience?
Okay, of course, you have to plan. You should have the branding strategy first, then the marketing plan. Sabi mo nga, Adi, di ba? You have to know who you are first. That's branding identity or brand identity before you express yourself, which is marketing. And so kung di mo kilala yung sarili mo, napakahirap i-express or i-communicate. So yun muna dapat kasi minsan sa atin sa Pilipinas, very tactic driven. When you say tactic driven, nauuna yung execution without thinking the inside out. Remember, inside out, inside out. So start from within. Branding is your why. Marketing is your how. Parang ganon. So basically, yung channels, nasan ba yung target market mo? Actually, sa branding strategy, dinidefine ng maigi ang target market. Mothers ba yan? From 25 years old to 50? So, yung kung mothers yan, saan sila palagi? Sa Facebook, sa Instagram? Kung professional yan, sa LinkedIn, di ba? So, that's how you choose your channels. You go where they are. In fact, on a deeper sense, may research pa yan. Ano yung behavior nila? What time sila na sa Instagram, sa Facebook? But as an SME, huwag masyado mag-overthink. Minsan, common sense lang. Kung mothers ang target market ko, nasan sila? 'Di ba? Napaka-importante kahit konti lang 'yan in quantity, importante yung quality kasi ang ending niyan sa profitability is conversion. So kung may quality, tamang market 'yan, hindi naman easier pero mas malapit yung probability mo ma-convert siya as a customer. Malapit kumbaga, magkaka-build ka ng trust and loyalty. Sabi nga, we have to be consistent in all platforms. Isa pa yon kasi kahit iba yung tone sa Instagram, medyo lifestyle, tapos sa Facebook is general public, LinkedIn, medyo business, consistent pa rin yung identity mo. Iba lang yung tono, kumbaga iba lang yung pamamaraan ng words, Miss Formal sa LinkedIn, Miss Maarte sa Instagram, Miss User-friendly sa Facebook. So lahat yan creative people lang nagsusulat, writer dapat talaga nung content mo. So nasan yung target market mo? Nasan silang channel? For example, event, for example, there's this big community of moms, yung Mommy Mundo. Pwede kang mag-sponsor doon kasi nandun yung market mo. So I cannot really tell you which channels are good because it's really customized to your business and to your brand. So, importante yon. Nakilala mo sinong customer mo. Malapit sila dapat sa puso mo, lalo na sa SME. Yes, next question. Yeah.
Yes,
I
those
love
are
the
really
questions, Grabe.
Yes, I really love what you said actually because that's something that a lot of people don't really consider. Yung parang, ay, basta mag-market tayo, makakakuha na tayo ng customers,
Yeah.
diba? Pero ang maganda talaga sa
Sayang.
sinabi mo na you have to make sure that it's quality over quantity. And I feel like once businesses start to do that, then they will really end up reaching their target market. And then, that will also translate into sales and profit. Okay.
Tama. If yung kanina nga yung presentation ni Sir Aldridge, nakita mo, very defined yung market segments na sinaserve nila. So they know clearly. Dapat ka.
Yes, that's a really good example as well. That's why we're all here today, di ba? Tayo yung target. Ang galing. Okay, so for our next question, most of the well-known and good-standing brands are also known for their memorable logos. Is it the logo design that makes the business, or is it the message behind it?
Well, logo is one part of your identity. It's called the visual identity. Kung yun nakikita, sabi ko nga sa presentation, it's what's seen and felt inside and outside of your organization. So what's seen is your logo, mark mo yan. So napaka-importante. Isa yan actually minsan may binabranding kami, strategy-wise. Mali na yung pangalan. So, ang hirap talaga. Alam mo yun, parang yung name nila walang connect sa products or services. So, I guess before yung logo, yan. Alam mo tayo mga Pilipino, huwag tayo mag-shortcut, logo agad. Pangalan muna ang isipin nyo. Yun ang tip ko. Pag tama yung pangalan, the right logo will follow. Tapos yung pangalan, brand name, dapat consistent sa logo. Kung ano yung sinasabi ng pangalan mo. Parang gano'n, di ba? Like, look at Converge, di ba? You see visual elements like the networks, the dots, because they're here to connect you to the digital highway. So lahat yan, bawat icon, bawat visual element, yung logo nila, yung may parang wave, di ba? Kasi may rational yan, may ibig sabihin, but yun yung logo. Converge is to converge, put everyone together. Yun, may mga ibig sabihin niya. Kaya ang success ng logo depende rin sa brand.
Yes, I think that's a really great suggestion. Tignan mo muna yung pangalan, tapos gumawa ka ng logo, di ba? Yung iba
Yes,
kasi di ba
not the other way around. Yes.
Visual yung inuunahan talaga nila. Oh, we have some questions from the chat box. So this one is from Kyla Emily Ramos. Sabi niya, good afternoon po. Ask ko lang, what important factors should we consider when promoting a brand?
Oh, wow. Execution na ulit yan, no? Number one, again, clarity and confidence. So, dapat clear yung brand identity mo. May strategies yon. Actually, ang strategies, nilalagay yan sa plano. Lahat, no? Nandyan, positioning mo, story mo, sino ka, mission, vision, values, paulit-ulit to, and it's fine. I want you to absorb this. Yung mga yon are the fundamentals, before doing a promotion. Promotion is part of marketing. So, number one, what are the factors? Kanino mo pinopromote? Balik ako doon. Saan mo pinopromote? 'Di ba? Tapos, ano yung offer mo? 'Di ba? Nakakadali ba yan ng buhay sa mga target market? Are you solving a problem? And you giving a promotion for them to just, kahit time-bounded, binibigyan mo sila ng privilege na ma-avail yung solution na yun. So yun ang mga dapat iniisip. Actually, sabi nga ni Sir Dennis, di ba? We're innovative and deep thinkers. So kailangan talaga pag founder ka, owner ka ng SME, medyo pag-iisipan mo yung mga ginagawa mo more than the operations. Yun. That's it.
Yes, I think that's a really great suggestion as well, that you really have to make sure that you check every single thing. Diba? Magugustuhan ba ito ng target? Ito ba yung promo na mag-appeal sa kanila? So, yeah, so those really are the factors you should consider. But it's really great that you're really highlighting na yung customer mismo yung factor talaga na i-consider mo.
Correct. Sila yung love mo.
Yes, well, sila yung tina-target mo eh. And they're the ones that you really have to build
the
trust.
apple of your eye. Yes.
Okay, so
Next
we have another question from Julian De Jesus. Sabi niya, "Hi po, new business pa po kami. Ano po ba mga notable red flags na malaman natin kung hindi effective or weak ang branding ng business namin?" Oy, red flags daw.
Wow, red flag. Parang, actually, yung branding parang dating, di ba? Yung ka-date mo, titignan mo kung may red flag or green flag. Pag red flag, abort. Pag green flag, go. Okay, again, ang ending ng branding is customer loyalty. At yung loyalty is long term. Dahil kung mahal ka nila, paulit-ulit nilang bibilin or i-avail yung product or service mo. So red flag is, bakit hindi nagko-convert? Remember my presentation a while ago, you need conversions. Meaning, lahat ng effort mo, branding, everything's connected to your identity. Kumbaga, parang humanizing your business, pagkatao mo yan. So lahat connected doon. So consistent ka ba? 'Di ba? Sabi nga ni Forbes, you will only have the 23% increase in revenue if you're consistent in all platforms, whether digital, face-to-face, human to human. So, red flags, bakit di nag-work? So, actually, may listahan kami niyan minsan. We have really big workshops and presentations, and we give the list why it's failing. And a lot of marketers love that part kasi a lot of them are really stressed out and fatigued. Why is it failing? I have budget. I have an ad campaign. Alam mo, minsan simple lang ang sagot. Kasi nakalimutan mo na yung identity mo. Yun, balik ka ulit doon. Lalo na pag may problema. Sino ba tayo? Nakaka-relate ba sa atin yung market natin? And if you're consistent in your identity, syempre yung reputasyon mo, miss pinaniniwalaan ka, di ba? Kasi there's a perception. Perception is how they understand you. Na stable kang tao, consistent ka. So miss paniniwalaan ka. Miss credibility ka. Again, credibility, what's the next step? Trust. What's the next to trust? Loyalty. Loyalty when it comes to business is called profit. Yun. Tandaan nyo lang yun, yung sequence na yun. That's it.
Mas parang secret na rin for a good relationship yung sinabi mo kanina. So thank you for that. So our next question comes from Valerie Claire. So she said, "Hello po, I want to ask, we are a small business, so how much should we invest in branding?"
Good question. I love your questions. I have a very intelligent pool of audience today. Actually, sa malalaking kumpanya, kasi malaki yung budget, 3 to 5% of your target revenue. Pero pag SME lang, hindi naman lang, pero kasi may scale yan eh. Siguro at least 10 to 20%. For example, yung sales na target mo is 100,000, at least naman 10 to 20,000 ginagastos mo sa branding and other things that's connected with it, kasama na marketing, promotions. So, magkakapatid yan lahat. Dapat lahat yan finifeed ng budget. So, yun. Ano lang, it's not a fixed formula. Please don't quote me on that because really depends on your business, because like us, when we propose for consultation, it depends on your brief and it's highly customized to your business. Pero yun yung range in case halimbawa, ngayon ang sales na target natin this year is 1 million. So at least may minimum 100,000, may budget ka. Kasi yung 100,000 naman yun, dapat mag-convert sa sales. May conversions ka. 'Di ba? So yung ginastos mo na 100, mag-ROI yun. At least nagkaroon ka ng sales na 100,000 din para break even. Minsan nga yung 10% na 100,000, I mentioned, can multiply success. That can bring you the whole 1 million of sales just for 100,000. You see, it's just really the growth mindset. It's really the mindfulness on how you connect with your customers and how they will love you back. It's a relationship pagdating sa branding. Yeah.
Yes, I really love what you said, that it's all about a growth mindset. And speaking of growth, our next question is, there are many ways to grow a business brand. but what are ways to protect the business brand?
Oh, there's so many ways, both relational and technical. Technical trademarks. Um, pag meron kang pangalan, brand name and mark, logo, you have to do trademarks, copyrights, whatever, to protect. Kasi mamaya, you're the next big thing pala, di ba? Tapos hindi mo trademark sa IPO. Uy, reminder, madami ka mong kliyenteng ganyan. Tapos sa huli, dahil lumaki na, may gumagaya. So, umpisa pa lang, iti-trademark niyan. Konting pera lang yan at tiis sa IPO office. Importante yon. That's how to protect it technically, legally. But at the end of the day, kahit lahat yan protected, if you're not taking care of your reputation as a business, yun, patay tayo dyan. Kasi ang reputasyon, madaming paraan yan. Again, inside out. How do you treat your employees? Diba? What's your relationship? How do you serve your clients? Dito tayo yung challenge, no? The service, the customer experience, which is brand experience. How do you serve them? If they have questions, do they get addressed? Lalo na sa social media, di ba? Pwede ka na i-DM. For example, may malaking e-commerce ngayon, nagkakaproblema. Ang daming complaints, tapos they're deaf to it. That's really a bad way of addressing your brand identity because your reputation, sabi nga nila, is more important than money, and you guard it with your life. And that's how you protect it. Minsan kasi, pare-pareho lang kay empanada, 'di ba? Pero ang nagkakaiba yung service. So yun yung nalalove ka back kasi pinapagaang mo yung buhay nila. So if you want to protect your business, you have to always ensure again, the word consistent. I'm being consistent. We keep on saying consistent ka sa serbisyo mo. Hindi yung parang bahala na basta na-deliver ni Grab, 'di ba? So dapat talaga the devil is in the details. So you really have to be passionate about what you're doing. Thank you.
Yes, I really loved that whole speech. And I really like what you said about your brand reputation and everything. That's actually related to the last question we have. So the question is, when promoting a brand, what strategies do you recommend to enhance the perceived value of the brand?
Okay, perceived value. Okay. Sabi nga nila sa real estate, may mga pre-selling because what they're selling is the perceived value, the life you're gonna have in the place. They're selling the life. But that's a future, it's not yet actual or realistic, no? There's so many ways to mount it, and it's okay to have perceived value as long as paninindigan yun. You justify when you have branding, you know what's good? It's keeping you in the standards. It's making you mindful of following standards in your business. So yun, perceived value is actually how they understand how valuable you are. Ano yung tingin nila sa'yo? Mastige ba? Depende sa strategy na gusto mo. Ang perception, ikaw magmo-mold niyan as a business. Because if you base the perception outside in, there's so many opinions outside, no? Dapat ang matatag yung foundation mo inside para pag na-mount mo yung gusto mong perceive value. Ganun yung konsepto. So, but at the end of the day, hindi lang pwedeng perceive. Paninindigan, dapat siya maging realistic yung results niya. At makita at maramdaman ng target market.
Yes, I love it. So don't just talk the talk, walk the walk, right?
Walk the talk. Yes. So, hindi perfect yan na. Pero we really do our best to do it. Yeah.
Yes, so thank you so much for answering all of our questions today, Ms. Carla. That actually wraps up our Q&A segment. So thank you so much for joining us.
Welcome. I enjoy Q&A kasi I get to hear really good inputs from our audience. Feedback is very important. And I hope everyone really learned a lot today. And next week, please don't miss it because I think that's the ending saga of everything. And I will really give good examples. Thank you.
Okay, thank you so much, Miss Carla. So we are now going to move on to our breakout sessions. So with this, we have our facilitators to lead each breakout room. Now we have our representatives here who will also be answering all of your queries today. So feel free to ask questions as we put each of you in your respective breakout rooms. And of course, we will be having our raffle segment later on, so please be back here in our main room after our breakout session. So we will now be inviting you to your breakout rooms. Please accept the invitation that pops up on your screen and proceed by clicking join. Now, if you missed the prompt, look for the breakout session icon below and click on the room you want to join. When the time is up, we will be closing the breakout room and you will automatically be brought back here to our main room. So please don't leave the meeting or you might miss out on our raffle. All right? Okay, everyone, so let us start with our breakout session and we will see you all back here in our main room later on. So have fun in your breakout sessions, everyone.
I got my head out the sunroof, I'm blasting our favorite tunes. I only got one thing on my mind. You got me stuck on the thought of you. You're making me feel brand new. You're more than a sunshine in my eyes. La, da, 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 la, da, da, dee, da, da, la, da, 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 I got my head out the sunroof. Driving on the freeway at night. I only got one thing in the back of my mind. I'm feeling like this might be my time to shine with you, with you, with you. I got my head out the sunroof, I'm blasting our favorite tunes. I only got one thing on my mind. You got me stuck on the thought of you. You're making me feel brand new. You're more than a sunshine in my eyes. I got my head out the sunroof. Take up every corner of my mind. Your love stays with me day and night. I can see you over here, I can see you over there. You take up every corner of my mind. take up every corner of my mind. Memories follow me left and right. Ferrari with me in the wave, but in the morning, do you still want me? Can I be honest? I still want your hands up on my body. You still make my heart beat fast. Ferrari with me in the wave, but in the morning, do you still want me? Can I be honest? I still want your hands up on my body. You still make my heart beat fast. Ferrari with me in the wave, but in the morning, do you still want me? Can I be honest? I still want your hands up on my body. You still make my heart beat fast. Ferrari with me in the wave, but in the morning, do you still want me? Can I be honest? I still want your hands up on my body. You still make my heart beat fast. Ferrari with me in the wave, but in the morning, do you still want me? greatest, ain't no debating on it. I'm still levitated, I'm heavily medicated. Ironic, I gave him love and they end up hating on me. She told me she loved me and she been waiting. Fighting hard for your love and I'm running thin on my patience. Need someone to hug, even took it back to the basics. You see what you got me out here doing? Might have threw me off, but can't nobody stop the movement. Let's go. Left foot, right foot, levitate. Pop stars, do a leap with the baby. I had to lace my shoes for all the blessings I was chasing. If I ever slip, I fall into a better situation. So catch up, go put some cheese on it, get out and get your bread up. They always leaving you far, but you run together. Weight of the world on my shoulders, I kept my head up. Now baby, stand up, cause girl, you want me, I want you, baby. My sugar boo, I'm levitating. The Milky Way, we're renegading. Yeah, 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 yeah. I got you, moonlight, you're my starlight. I need you all night. Come on, dance with me. I'm levitating. You, moonlight, you're my starlight. I need you all night. Come on, dance with me. I'm levitating. You can fly away with me tonight. You can fly away with me tonight. Baby, let me take you for a ride. Yeah, 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 yeah. I'm levitating. You can fly away with me tonight. You can fly away with me tonight. Baby, let me take you for a ride. Yeah, 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 yeah. Love is like a rocket with your blast off, and I'm feeling so electric, that's so awesome. And even if I wanted to, I can't stop. Yeah, 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 yeah. My love is like a rocket with your blast off, and I'm feeling so electric, that's so awesome. And even if I wanted to, I can't stop. Yeah, 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 yeah. You want me, I want you, baby. My sugar boo, I'm levitating. The Milky Way, we're renegading. I got you, moonlight, you're my starlight. I need you all night. Come on, dance with me. I'm levitating. You can fly away with me tonight. You can fly away with me tonight. Baby, let me take you for a ride. Yeah, 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 yeah. I'm levitating. You can fly away with me tonight. You can fly away with me tonight. Baby, let me take you for a ride. Yeah, 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 yeah. I got you, moonlight, you're my starlight. I need you to fade and never.
Turns out people lie. They said to snap your fingers, as if it was really that easy for me to get over you. I just need time. Snapping 1, 2, where are you? You're stealing my heart. Snapping 3, 4, don't need you here anymore. Get out of my eye. 'Cause I might snap. I'm writing a song, so this is the last one. How many last songs are left? I'm losing count. Since June 22nd, my heart's been on fire. I've been spending my nights in the rain trying to put it out. So I'm snapping 1, 2, where are you? You're stealing my heart. Snapping 3, 4, don't need you here anymore. Get out of my eyes. life. He know the prettiest bitch didn't come until I arrive. I don't let bitches get to me. I fuck they man if they try. I got a princess face, a killer body, samurai mind. They can't be Nikki, they so stupid. I just laugh when they try. A thong bikini up my eyes. I think I'll go for a dive. His ex bitch went up against me, but she didn't survive. On applications, I write pressure, cause that's what I apply. Pressure apply. Can't fuck a regular guy. Wetter than umbrellas and stickier than apple pie. I can lick it, I can ride it while you slipping and sliding. I can do all them little tricks and keep the dick up inside it. You can snack it, you can grip it, you can go down and kiss it. And every time he leave me alone, he always tell me he miss it. He wanna Chanel nigga custom down. Like what the fuck, the same Burberry custom brown. He said, could you throw it back when you touch the ground? And he said, do that pussy purr. I said, yup, me out. Hold up. Fuck boys, ain't no need for you to roll up. Ain't no need for you to double tap, nigga scroll up. Keep these bitches on their toes like Manola. Be on the lookout when I come through. Bolo. Oh, wow. Elegant bitch with a hoe glow. If it ain't big, then I won't blow. Any, more. Fuck is a T, I just F the G. Make him say, just ask Master P. Fall so hard, I just took a knee. Get me Rocky ASAP, nigga worth the rate. I can lick it, I can ride it while you slipping and sliding. I can do all them little tricks and keep the dick up inside it. You can snack it, you can grip it, you can go down and kiss it. And every time he leave me alone, he always tell me he miss it. He wanna she was cocky, I could swear to my old tape. So more than your album. Drop a 10 at James, bitch. Drop a 10 at James, bitch. I can lick it, I can ride it while you slipping and sliding. I can do all them little tricks and keep the dick up inside it. You can snack it, you can grip it, you can go down and kiss it. And every time he leave me alone, he always tell me he miss it. He wanna
everyone, and welcome back. And of course, thank you so much to our dear representatives for taking the time to join us today. Now, I hope you guys learned a lot and enjoyed our breakout sessions. So we have now come to the most awaited part of our program, the raffle draw. Ayan, ito na yung hinihintay talaga ng lahat. So of course, may mga mechanics po tayo. So you must be present here in our main room to qualify for the raffle. So if you see your names on screen, you may type here in the chat box so we can see you. Now, if not, we will have to redraw and pick a new possible winner. Is that clear? Also, a reminder that your names in the Zoom should be renamed to your registered full name so we can recognize you. All right, so if everyone is clear, let me know. Let me know that you are ready for our raffle. Yes, just type in the chat box, I'm ready. Let's start the raffle. Game na game na tayo. Okay, so let me know in the chat box, okay? So for this raffle, we are going to be, well, the first raffle, we are going to be giving away 1,000 worth of EGCs to one lucky winner. All right, mukhang ready na kayong lahat? So I won't keep you guys waiting any longer. So let us bring out our wheel. Ayan, may wheel of names po tayo. Lahat ng names yan nandyan. So let us see who our first winner is. So for this one, the prize is 1,000 worth of EGC for one lucky winner. So let's see. Winner is Vanessa Pineda. So Vanessa Pineda, if you are here, let us know. I absent daw si Vanessa. Okay, so let us see who our next possible winner is. Let's roll that wheel. Ayan, tingnan natin who our possible winner is. And if you are here and you see your name appear in this wheel, mag-type na kayo. Bilisan niyo, okay? So let's see. Noel Mulata. Ayan. So Noel, if you are here, let us know. You absent daw si Noel. Okay, so let's pick our next possible winner. Grabe, lahat na nandito ngayon, may chance pa rin kayo kasi wala pang mananalo. Okay, so let's see who will win 1,000 worth of EGC. Okay, our winner is Ludilyn Royalde. Okay, so Ludilyn Royalde, if you are here, let us know. Type in the chat box that you are here, that you are present. Once again, we would like to call on Ludilyn Royalde. Kung kayo po, nandito po kayo, let us know in the chat box that you are still here, nakikinig kayo, and everything, okay? So let's see. Let us give Ludilyn 10 seconds, okay? 10 seconds para para mag-chat dito. Okay. Ay, nag-CR ba yan? Paano mo alam? Okay, so let's see. You have 10 seconds, Ludilyn, or we will pick the next possible winner. Okay? So 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay, let's pick our next possible winner. Grabe, Ludilyn. Nandito ka. So let's see who our next possible winner is. Oh, grabe, lahat na nandito ngayon. May chance pa rin kayo manalo. So let's see. And the winner is James Olivar. Okay. So James, are you here? Absent daw si James. Okay, so let's pick our next possible winner. Sino kaya to? Remember guys, kung nakita niyo yung names na nag-appear dito sa wheel, just type in the chat box that you are here and that you are present, okay? And the winner is Glorina Lorilla. Glorina Lorilla. Sino Lorilla? Okay, so Glorina, absent daw si Glorina. Okay, let's pick another winner. the absent yung mga winners natin, sayang. But you know what, let's see. For the ones who stuck around until the end of the program, para sa inyo to, okay? So the winner is Razel de Guzman, okay? So Razel is absent daw. Okay, so pili tayo ng next possible winner. Okay, bumalik kaya yung nag-CR. Okay, so let's see. The next possible winner is... So Josephine Arellano. Okay, Josephine, are you here? Okay, wala si Josephine. Ano nangyari? Okay, let's see. Let's put another winner. Nakikinig pa ba kayo? Nakikinig pa ba kayo? Baka naman yung sunod. Okay, so let's see. The winner is Joanne Araneta. Okay. Absent daw. Okay. So let's pick another winner kasi wala daw si Joanne Araneta. Okay. My gosh, sino kaya mananalo? Let's see. So this is just our first prize. We are giving away 1,000 worth of EGC. Okay? So we have Mercy Ponzalan. Absent daw si Mercy. Okay, so let us pick the next possible winner. Bakit lahat sila wala? Sayang, nanalo dapat sila ng 1,000 worth of EGC. So let's see. And the winner is Joanna Marie Garcia. Okay, so Joanna Marie Garcia is absent daw. Okay, so pipili na naman tayo ng winner. Manila si Castro, ako na lang, ako ang nandito. Baka piliin ka ng view of yun. So congratulations to Mirna Malcotelo. Okay, so Mirna Malcotelo, present ka daw. So let's see kung nakikinig ka. So Miss Mirna, boy present! You just won 1,000 worth of EGCs. Grabe, ikaw ang tagal talaga ng suspense bago makarating sa'yo. But we are so happy that you are the winner. Okay, so now we are going to be giving away our major prize of 3,000 worth of EGCs to one lucky winner. Ang dami nito, pang shopping. Okay, so let us see. Let us bring out the wheel of names. Ayan, sana present yung ating winner today. Okay, so let's see. Remember, once you see your name appear, mag-type na kayo dyan. I'm present, I'm here. Para sa'yo na yung prize na to. Okay, and the winner is Glyza Elian Ramos. Okay, so Glyza, nandito ka ba? Alam namin na present ka. So let's see. Okay, so let's see, Miss Glyza. Type in the chat box that you are here, that you are present. Okay, ay, nag-CR daw. Paano mo alam, Mikey Bernal, ha? Ay, absent daw. Paano nyo alam? Okay, para fair, bigyan natin siya ng 10 seconds. Okay? Alright, so 10, 9, 8, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. That prize natin. Let's go. Let's pick our next possible winner. Nakakatawa kayo si Mikey, si Glenn. Friends ba kayo? Meron rin si Reggie. Actually, sana manalo kayo since sobrang active nyo. And the winner is Frankie Burmas. Okay, so present ka si Frankie. So Frankie Burmas, if you are here, type in the chat box o wala daw siya. Okay, let's pick our next possible winner. So we have Rodel. Sabi niya present. Yes, thank you, Rodel. Sana manalo ka. Okay, so let's see. Next possible winner is, so we have Orestes Jason Mendoza. Okay, so Orestes absent daw. Okay, next possible winner. Grabe yung suspense. 3,000 worth of GMT yung prize natin. Sino kaya mananalo? Let's see. Okay. And the winner is Naomi Agilago. Absent daw si Naomi. Let's pick the next possible winner. Okay. Diyan pa kayo. Sabihin nyo na, naghihintay na kayo dyan. Actually, type nyo na dyan, present, I'm here, para kung nanalo kayo, kayo na yung mag-enter lang kayo. So, congratulations to Mark John Cruz. Oh, wala daw si Mark. Okay, next possible winner. Sana present to. Sabi ni Reggie Castro, wala na sila, ako na lang. Oo, Reggie, sana ikaw na lang. Let's see. And the winner is Kathleen Sito. Okay. Sabi ni Mikey Bernal, dito pa ako. Ayun, kuhanin nyo si Mikey Bernal. Sabi niya, dito pa ako, dalawa tayo, sir. Consolation na lang pag di mabunot. So, congratulations to Logany Williams. Okay, so Glogamy is here. Present daw po si Glogamy. So Glogamy Nguyen, if you are here, let us know that you are present. Si Mikey, Mikey Bernal, kilala mo ba yung winner na to? Baka mamaya sinasabi mo lang na absent lahat. Okay? So, Glogami Nguyen, let us know if you are here, if you are present, so you can win our 3,000 worth of GC's absent yan. Steal. Oy, pwede daw steal yung prize. Pwede ba yun? Hatiin na lang daw. Oh my gosh. Okay, so si Rodel, tatlo daw sila, hatiin nila 1K each. Ay, pwede ba yun? Sige, let's give 10 seconds to the winner. Okay, so 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. Sorry, pipili na tayo ng possible winner. Let's see. Let's spin it. Ayan. Uy, si Mikey Bernal. Excited na excited. Sana manalo kayo. Yung mga nag-chat ngayon. So we have Wilfredo Abuel. Okay. Present ba si Wilfredo? Wilfred? Okay, absent daw si Wilfredo. Okay, next. Let's pick our next possible winner. Sabi ni Reggie Castro, akin ka na lang. Alam mo, feeling ko, Reggie, pag kinanta mo yan, feeling ko mapupunta talaga sa'yo to. Let's see. And the next possible winner is Danilo de la Cruz. Okay. Absent daw si Danilo. Okay, may chance pa kayong tatlo. Okay, so let's see. Who is the next possible winner? Grabe. Sino kaya to? Kami nag-raise pa ng hand. Okay, the winner is Roy okay, absent daw siya. So, hindi ko na pronounce yung last name niya. Medyo challenge. Okay, so, the next possible winner is, let's see. And the winner is, ay sana talaga yung winner, isa sa tatlo. Glenn Ryan Ambal. Okay, so Glenn Ryan Ambal, if you are here, okay, absent daw siya. Okay, next possible winner. Baguhin kaya natin yung wheel, yung mga nag-chat lang, silang tatlo na lang, tapos pili na lang tayo ng isa. Our next possible winner is Camille Kasubuan. Okay, there you go. Okay, absent daw. Okay, so let's go. Let us check. Let us pick our next possible winner. Okay. And the winner is Sana Present. Jessa Gonzalez. Okay, so Jessa Gonzalez, are you here? Are you present? Jessa. So Jessa, if you are here, let us know in the chat box. Let us know in the chat box if you are here. Okay, so Jessa Gonzalez, we are giving you 10 seconds para mag-chat sa ating chat box and to let us know that you are here. If not, we will pick the next possible winner, okay? So 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. Okay, let us roll that wheel. Let us pick our next possible winner. Grabe. Akala ko yung suspense ng first prize matagal. Pero grabe. For our 3,000 worth of GC. Matagal talaga. Okay, let's see. And the winner is Mikey Bernal! Wait, Mikey! Alam ko na dito si Mikey. Isa siya sa tatlo. O Mikey, nandito ka ba? Present. Sure na sure, nandito ka. Congratulations, Mikey! Ikaw ba yung kumakanta ng akin ka na lang? Well, gumana siya. Okay, so congratulations to you. You just won 3,000 worth of EGCs. Alright, so congratulations to all of our raffle winners. A Converge representatives will be sending you an email within 24 hours to give details on how to claim your prizes. Okay? So the winner of the last 1,000 worth of GCs is the one with the most winning feedback. Okay, so we encourage everyone to answer right after this event because we would love to get everyone's feedback and insight. So please do answer the feedback form. Scan the QR code that is flashing on screen, and our team will be screening all of your feedback, and you will be receiving an email from our Converge representative after the show. All right, that was a jam-packed program, am I right? And I hope you guys all enjoyed today's event as much as I have. We also have a very special promo today where those who apply during today's event will get free installation service. O, diba? What a great deal! Interested applicants must fill out the application form and submit requirements within 7 days to avail of free installation promo. All right? So you guys must be part of the registration database to qualify. So for viewers who are interested to apply for Converge Internet, feel free to reach out and we will definitely help you out with that. So don't forget, we are also on Facebook. You can also like and follow our Facebook page. That's Converge for SME for more business tips and updates. Okay, so there you go. We have now come to the end part of our program, and as we have all learned today, as times change, more and more avenues for us to expand our business will continue to arise, which is why it's important to innovate and provide new ways to stay connected. Now, one thing that will never change, however, is our need for steady connection. And with Converge, we can help you maintain constant communication with your audience, continuous creation and consumption of content while providing you immediate support for your needs. Thank you again for joining us today here at Converge. Let's talk flexiBIZness. Once again, my name is Addie and I want to thank you all for being here, and we hope you had such a great time with us, and we hope you learned a lot, and we hope you all have a really, really great day. All right. So thank you so much, everyone, for joining us today, and we hope to see you again soon. All right. So bye.